In this video, I have a handful of poems that relate to the New Testament and Jesus or Christianity, rather than poems that relate to the foundation for Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. So I hope you enjoy them.
A Fool's Errand. Imagine, if you will, a man. He is a good man, a kind man, a wise man. He sees the misery of everyone and suffers with them. He wants to take away their pain and offers them love. They take it all and give him back a cross. Tough love. Christians claim that God is love. But what kind of love is it? The kind of love that pummeled Sodom and Gomorrah with love paths of fire and brimstone raining down from the sky? The kind of love that drowned children for their own good, leaving their corpses floating, bloated and rancid, for Noah to poke at with a stick? The kind of love that spanked the disobedient child with rocks and ground salt into the wounds of Lot's woeful wife? Gnosis. The Gnostics thought the God of Abraham was not a God at all. Instead, it was a lying demon. We must overcome this false and evil God and fight against its influence to find the one true God who lies beyond it. What if they were right? It does make sense, but only if you read the Old Testament with an open mind. Just look at what God does to Sodom and Gomorrah. Piss him off and be destroyed. A good God would not do that, would it? Then there's Noah's Ark. The father kills his kids, the bratty ones who did not listen. What if I did that? Would I be good or not? Iron Pyrite Rule. Unto others I have done as they have done to me. Pilgrimage. Vendors hawking crosses. The Family Bible. She taught the gospel with fervor in her heart, eyes glistening in rapturous delight. Her body, riddled with goosebumps, shivered in sensuous desire for his touch, light and frivolous. And she believed. She believed. His calloused hands fumbled over words entombed in fine gold-leafed calligraphy, each bold pen-stroke glorifying the Lord, immortalizing his name on the page. Soft prayers slipped from his lips, moist tears leaked from his eyes and dribbled on the ink-stained strip below. And he believed. He believed. Both, parted by centuries, unbeknownst to each other, held the book in their hands. Sacrament or scam? The Eucharist debate. A poem in two voices. After Marilyn Hacker's Scars on Paper. A wafer, thin and white, becomes a god transmogrified. Its radiance ascends the brittle, flaky crust. The priestly hand, through outstretched fingertips and crispy bread, bequeaths the taste of Christ and brings his body down to earth. He speaks words heaven sent us. Hoc est corpus meum. On the tongue the flesh of Christ dissolves. He splashes blood on lips too hungry for salvation, on old sins and new, on whispered heresies too often wallowing in wayward souls. The alcohol stings like fear long thought gone. The warmth of love exudes his mysteries, and candles flicker with an eerie glow. The candle flickers with an eerie glow that speaks of ghostly presence in our midst. A shadow fades to brilliance, and against all logic something edges forth. We know of truths too softly spoken for priests. How can reason answer faith in what it gives? The words return him to the church. Hoc est corpus meum. And Jesus is swallowed again. The small bits of flesh from the sacred bowl of croutons look like wafers, and they taste like wafers. If it looks like a duck and walks like a duck and it tastes like a duck, if it looks like a wafer and is half baked, it's just a wafer for the Protestant. It's just a wafer for the Protestants because you see the sacred ritual through lenses clouded by reason, a fallacy of logical legerdemain. You think about transubstantiation as if it's a mathematical equation, but this is chimerical, an illusion of man's limitations. Since God is unbound in infinity, he doesn't have to follow his own law. In the Nicene Creed, the Orthodox view of Father, Son, and Holy Ghost has been defined as three in one. It's perfectly clear math's not appropriately applied here. If not appropriately applied here, then where? Besides, it's chemistry, not math, on which our reason's based. A wafer can't be more or less than what it is. A wafer. The law, man's law, of conservation, for instance, has implications that your faith won't let you face. Implications of truth. Whose truth? Not God's truth, surely. His is pure, and ours is clouded by this tainted form. St. Augustine's treatises illustrate that very well, and Pope Innocent's worms remind us of our corporeal state. Your difficulty is you can't look past your senses and deny the Eucharist. My senses don't deny the Eucharist. The Eucharist denies my senses. It has never changed to flesh when I've bitten through the wafer. The wine never tastes of blood. My eyes see only the whiteness of thin unleavened bread. I see the myth for what it is, pure mysticism. It is inconceivable that hoc est corpus meum is literally true. It is. Your lack of faith and impure thoughts delude you. I believe without the proof you seek from your imperfect, misguided senses. I feel the Eucharist when the priests speak, and wafers, thin and white, turn into God.
I hope you liked this video, and if you did, press the button for it and consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your time.